Well, if you know what recent shenanigans I've been into, then you probably know I've been getting the old Ford rigged back up and ready to go. But I burned the transmission up. I just put another transmission in it yesterday and got that replaced. Took it for a spin. Run pretty good. It was making me think back to whenever I got this truck. About middle of the year in 1999, I went out one Saturday night, was running around Buckhannon, and I had somewheres between 13 and 37 too many adult beverages. And I woke up next to a set of railroad tracks, somewhere behind Southern States. I gathered myself up and got to the donut shop and got me a cup of coffee. I was sitting there thumbing through the want ads in the Record Delta newspaper, and this classified advertisement caught my eye. It said, take immediate delivery on this 1-ton Ford Dolly truck. Will sell or swap for a hide of bed or $35. Call 140-ring-2 and ask for Bob. Well, I called Bob up from the payphone. He says, hello, it's Bob speaking. I said, this here, Bob got that Dolly truck for sale? He says, yeah. And I said, where are you? He said, take 33 west to County 12. You turn right on the one-lane gravel road. You can park in the yard. Beware the dog. Wipe your feet off, knock 3 times, and bring your billfold. I thought me a ride eastbound on 33. Got dropped off on the one-lane gravel road, and when I walked in the yard, there's a German Shepherd come out and got a hold of my leg. Then I knocked 3 times and wiped my feet, and the dog let go, and the screen door opened. It was Bob come out. He said, what do you want? I said, man, I come see your truck. He said, oh, follow me. Then he says, come on, Frank. That's when I found out that the dog's name was Frank. We all went past the chicken house, through the hog pen, down the tractor shed, and we wound up in the back of the barn, a field full of cow pies. But sure enough, sitting right there in a pool of grease is a 1-ton Ford Dolly truck, had a 1990 license plate, a bumper sticker said, vote for Dick, an umbrella box full of rusty parts, and old Bob says, well, what do you think? Well, I kicked the tires and I got in the seat, sat on a petrified apple core, met a nice family of field mice what was living in the glove compartment. Bob said the drive shaft's bent and rear end leaks, but you can fix her quick with an oily rag. Use a nail to start her because I lost the key. Don't pay no mind to that whirring sound. She might use a little oil, but outside that, she cherry. I said, well, Bob, what's it going to take? He said, what do you got? I said, I got $28.15. He says, you got a deal. Sign here, I'll go get the title and a can full of gas. Well, I put the nail in the slot and fired her up, and she coughed and belched up a bunch of smoke, and I backed her right through the hog pen into the yard. Old Frank jumped in, bit my leg, and I scared him off with a crowbar. Then he jumped on out, and the door fell off, and then the left front tire went flat. So I jacked it up and patched it too, and Frank tore a piece of my shirt off, and then Bob come out and called Frank off, and he looked at me and said, son, it's time for you to get the hell out of here. Well, I went left on the one-lane gravel road, took 33 west off County 12, took 2 whole quarts for to weight oil just to get her to the Exxon station. I pulled up to the regular pump, and then Rick White and his kid come out. He said, I've seen better stuff in a junkyard, CB. Where'd you ever get that truck? I said, boy, that's a long story, Rick. You see, Rick, I was thumbing through the want ads in the Record Delta newspaper when this classified advertisement caught my eye.